Fancy giving me such a difficult act to follow. My name is Liz Hutton, and I'm delighted to be here this afternoon for this special occasion. And it is wonderful to see the hall so full of people who have come here to see the centre as it now is. And it is a centre which we can be proud of. And it's so good to see the whole community taking part in today's celebration, from the very youngest members of our community to some of the more senior citizens. It's really good to see you here. I'm here this afternoon in my capacity as Chairman of Governors of the Wye Valley School, and I'm now just pleased to welcome some very talented members of Wye Valley School to show you the next age group in the generation. Having seen Clayton's, we're now the next stage up, and it's my great pleasure to welcome Wye Valley School.
That's what's known as complete composure when the programme changes just When I'm an old woman, I shall wear purple with a red hat, which doesn't go and doesn't suit me. And I shall spend my pension on brandy and summer gloves and satin sandals, and say we've no money for butter. I shall sit down on the pavement when I'm tired and gobble up samples in shops and press alarm bells and run my stick along the public railings and make up for the sobriety of youth. I shall go out in my slippers in the rain and pick the flowers in other people's gardens and learn to spit. You can wear terrible shirts and grow more fat and eat 3 pounds of sausages at a go, or only bread and pickle for a week, and hoard pens and pencils and beer mats and things in boxes. But now we must have clothes that keep us dry and pay our rent and not swear in the streets and set a good example for our children. We must have friends to dinner and read the papers. But maybe I ought to practice a little now, so people who know me are not too shocked and surprised when suddenly I am old and I start to wear purple.
2020's warning. There's nothing left but a computerised world. Children forgetting how to play, lost their imagination. Robots ruling the world. People staying indoors, no need to go out. Green doesn't exist anymore. Silver is our main colour. Lazy people are here. Empty shells of what once was. A computerised world.
Buffalo Bill has sent me down to tell you that in this very hall, in November, his Wild West show is coming on stage. And we went on there, right? Yeah, that's the way. So, make sure you've all got your tickets because you've seen it crowded this afternoon, but wait till Buffalo Bill gets here and it'll be bulging at the seams. So get your tickets early. Remember, Wednesday 17th to Tuesday the 17th of November to Saturday the 21st. Right, now, within that show, Buffalo Bill show, like, it's all been incorporated into another big show, which is called Annie Get Your Gun. Right, now I think this is a show that you all know. And it's a great show. Do you remember it first went on in Broadway in America right in May 1946. With the great Ethel Merman was Annie Oakley. Yeah. And then later on, NTM, they decided they was going to make a film of it. And there we had Annie Get Your Gun with Betty Hutton as Annie and Howard Keel as Frank Butler. Hey. Yeah, you remember that, don't you? Oh, a great show. And it's a great show coming here. Okay, so remember that and make sure you get your tickets. Now, I want to let you all into a secret. Some of the members, I've got them to come here, a couple of the members, a couple of the stars, to rehearse part of the show. Just a couple of little lights out there. Now, they don't know you're all out here. Oh, yeah. So, I want you to keep all very quiet, and then when the curtains open, they come in, give us a rousing grab. Okay? Yeah. Right, now, who are they? Right, well, in this show that we've got Jen Weeks as Annie Oakley and Graham Weeks as Frank Butler. And in case you're thinking they're not married, no, they're good friends. So, here they're going to come in just a minute. Now, do you remember the great number that everybody knows from that show? So we're just going to play a few bars of that as the opening. Then I've told them that's when they've got to start their little rehearsal there. So here we go. And as curtains open, give that nice resounding applause. Thank you all.
You cleaned up.
Oh, say now, what you got there, girl?
What's it look like?
Oh, beats the hell out of me. It ain't a pistol, is it?
Ain't you got eyes? Yep. You got eyes.
Yeah, let me have a look at this face. You know, honey, you shouldn't be fooling around with an old piece of junk like this. You wouldn't like it if the damn thing exploded and near blew your ears off, would you? You give it back to your pappy. Get yourself fixed up with a couple of knitting needles, eh?
Hey, see, mister? Reckon it'd be safe to keep it till this evening?
Beats the hell out of me. I just don't want you to hurt yourself, that's all.
Well, I want to keep it long enough to win a shooting contest off in a big spoon-headed galoot out the Wild West show.
You mean Frank Butler?
Oh, they didn't say his name.
But he's a champion.
What's that?
It means he's the best.
He was.
Well, anyways, Butler ain't gonna shoot against the girl.
Hey, he ain't got no choice. He challenged anybody. Besides, I don't shoot like a girl. I shoot like a man.
Pretty set on yourself, ain't you?
About that I am. Trouble is, as soon as I try to shine up to folks, why, I'm gawky as a scrubbo, ain't I?
Oh, I don't know. I seem worse.
Honest? Say, you want to wait around and bring me luck?
I think it's that big-headed galoot who's gonna need the luck.
Whichever way you like, just so long as you stay. Because when I'm up there with all them folks watching me, I'll be looking for you.
Oh, you'll find me.
Hey, wait a minute, mister, where are you going? Don't you like me?
Sure, I like you fine, honey, but... Oh, you ain't enough woman for me. No, I like him dimpled and rosy. The kind of girl who faints when she sees a mouse.
Then I suppose when I see the mouse faints.
Me, I like him dainty. The girl I must marry will have to be as soft and as pink as a nursery. The girl I call my own will wear satins and laces and smell of cologne. Her nails will be polished, and in her hair she'll wear a gardenia, and I'll be there instead of flitting. I'll be sitting, and she'll sit there and a kitten, a doll I can carry. The girl I must marry will be.
Oh, my mother was frightened by a shotgun, they say. That's why I'm such a wonderful shot. I'd be out in the cactus and I'd practice all day. But now, tell me, what have I got? I'm quick on the trigger with targets not much bigger than a pinpoint. I'm number one. But my score with a feather is lower than a cellar. No, you can't get a man with a gun. When I'm with a pistol, I'll sparkle like a crystal. Yes, I'll shine like the morning sun. But I lose all my luster when with a bronco buster. No, you can't get a man with a gun. With a gun, with a gun. No, you can't get a man with a gun. If I go to battle with someone's herd of cattle, you'll have steak when the job was done. But if I shot the herder, they'd holler bloody murder. And you can't shoot a man in the tail like a quack. No, you can't get a man with a gun. A Tom, Dick, or Harry will build a house to carry when the preacher has made them one. But they don't pack pajamas for pistol-packing mamas, for you can't get a nail in the tail like a quack. No, you can't get a man with a gun.
Right, folks. Now I'm going to change the style. About that time to change the costume. We've now had a change in style, right? You've seen what our shows are going to be. I'm sure that what you've seen, you're all going to come along, no doubt about that. But now we've got young, talented girls who have been, some in forum players, some in operatic, some in both, right? Who have got together and formed themselves into a little singing group, which in the spring we like to call now Sugar and Spice Girls. Whether we're going to have some Spice Girls in the future, I don't know, but they are very, very talented, and I'm sure you're going to enjoy what they're going to sing for you this afternoon. This little group, they call themselves Tally Group, right? And watch out for them because they're getting asked to sing all around the area now since their very early start. So please, warm welcome to the Calicoes.
Every morning you greet
Yeah, you probably would.
We've got a technical hitch. Before this young man has a bash. Would you believe that we're running 25 minutes ahead of schedule? Ahead of schedule, not behind, we're ahead. Which means that 2 members of our final act are still getting here. So I've asked these young ladies if they very quickly do you Edelweiss again, but a slightly different version. And then perhaps Duncan, if you play the piano for us, if we need to call them. I'm very sorry about this. Normally you're spending ages trying to get people to hurry up, but today we've gone too quickly. So we're going to put Calais on again. Thank you. Is there an electrician in the house? We've got a problem with the tape player now. Can you bear with us a minute? Go on, Bernard, you better come up here. You've offered twice. Come and don't go away. This is unique, this. Bernard's going to entertain you for a second whilst I go and kill myself. I won't be long.
What's the good of being a founder member of the Operatic Society if you can't drop in a turn occasionally? I'll give you a little story. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool, and it's noted for fresh air and fun. Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with an horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. They didn't think much of the ocean, the waves, it was fiddling and small. There were no wrecks, nobody drowned in. In fact, nobody to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo. Lions, tigers, and camels, and old ale and sandwiches too. There was one great big lion called Wallace. His nose were all covered with scars, and he lay in a somnolent posture with nose right next to bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, how they was ferocious and wild, and to see one lying so quiet like, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with the horse's handle, shoved it in Wallace's ear. You could see that the lion didn't like it, but giving a kind of a roll, he clawed young Albert right into a cage and swallowed the little lad whole. Now Pa, who'd seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Ma, your lion's had her Albert." Ma said, "Well, I am vexed." They sent for an animal keeper, who came and said, "What's to do?" Ma said, "Your lion's had our Albert, and him in his Sunday best too." The keeper wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away. How much to settle the matter? Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where Albert had gone. Said, "No, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. They all went down to police station in front of magistrate chap and told how lion had had Albert and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and old to Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom would have further sons to their name. At that Mother got proper blazing, and "Thank you so kindly," said she. "What? Spend all my life raising children to feed ruddy lions? Not me."
Thanks for Bernard. Got us out of another hole. I think this is broken now. Can you hear? Yeah. Shame. Well, we're going to try it now with a tape player that works. If anybody's seen Tim Illich, tell him I'm after him. Okay. Steve. Steve Redgrave said after the last Olympics, if anybody sees me in a community centre again, they can shoot me. One more, is there? Yes, I'm going to die now anyway.
Like a lucky can you get? Every night a party where the fun never ends. You can circle the globe with my circle of friends. The person I am crazy for is crazy for me. I'm his personal pet. Gee, how lucky can you get? Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I'm gonna rouge my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold but the piano is hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. They're still cheering as they walk up the aisle. The moment they won't forget, I know, is the moment I stopped the show.
Hope you're all ready to join in this. We've got words in front of you.
Yeah.